So you probably clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, and you're wondering what foods must you buy that are organic. I opened up my email today and I received a really frightening email. It was an article sent to me by Medscape that was titled, "Common Herbicides, a Player in Neurodegeneration." So why was this article so concerning to me as a healthcare provider? Let me first go over the key points in this article, as well as other supporting articles that I had read, then give you the advice at the end of this video on which 4 foods that you need to make sure you buy organic. Because these 4 foods have the highest amounts of herbicides and pesticides. So in the title of this article, neurodegeneration, what does that even mean? These are diseases that gradually destroy the nervous system, meaning your brain and your spinal cord and everything else attached to it. So according to this article, glyphosate, the most common herbicide used globally, it is frequently consumed, and constant exposure to glyphosate has been known to cause Alzheimer's disease. So what specifically is Alzheimer's disease? It is a disease of the brain that causes short-circuiting. It can affect your short-term memory, sometimes preserving your long-term memory, but mostly your short-term memory, which then will affect your daily tasks that you do every day, like remembering to go to the bathroom, taking a short walk down to the road, making a left on that street that you knew to always do. So in this article, they emphasize that even at regulated levels, regulated meaning approved by our environmental working agency, it was seen to have caused inflammation in the mice's brain that they tested on. Which means that if the mice are eating foods with glyphosate at controlled levels, and then humans are eating glyphosate at controlled levels, it is also affecting our brains. And unfortunately, once you have Alzheimer's disease, it's not going to be curable. You will have to deal with the effects of it, as well as your family and those healthcare workers who are responsible for taking care of you when you've technically lost your mind and your ability to fully utilize your arms and your legs and even go to the bathroom. It's scary, isn't it? Currently, it's estimated that more than 7 million people in the United States has Alzheimer's disease, and it is expected to double in the year 2050. I can tell you from first-hand experience, it's not easy taking care of someone who has Alzheimer's disease. They're almost zombie-like, they forget things, and it's pretty much like they've reverted back to becoming a baby. It's not fun caring for yourself or family members into old age when they've forgotten the basic human skills. And I just wanted to verify that this recent article was valid information. So I went online and I did research on other articles, and there's been reports since 2022 that glyphosate is a known neurotoxin as well as other pesticides. So not only has it been shown to cause Alzheimer's disease, but it's been known to cause Parkinson's disease. So what is Parkinson's disease? It's a disorder of the central nervous system. Again, the nervous system. It can affect our movements and damage nerve cells, as well as cause low dopamine levels inside of the body. People will start to have problems like tremors in the hands. You will not be able to walk like you normally would. Your movements will slow down incredibly. You'll be very stiff throughout your body, and you'll lose balance. Sometimes when you walk, you'll sway to the left, and sometimes when you walk, you'll sway to the right. And like I said, it causes low dopamine levels, which I have discussed in my previous video about sugar crashes, which causes your dopamine levels to crash. You'll start to get depressed and you'll feel tired all of the time. So in conclusion, if your nervous system is destroyed, you will eventually disable yourself. So how do you reduce the consumption of pesticides? First is being mindful of the products that you have or consume that has high levels of pesticides. Studies have shown that switching to organic foods significantly reduces your levels of pesticides. So today I want to list 4 foods that have been listed to be the highest in levels of herbicides and pesticides. according to the Environmental Working Agency, which I hope encourages you to buy more organic foods, especially these four, and to just question when you go outside to eat in a restaurant, are they offering foods low in pesticides? Are they offering you food that are organic? Think about it. So number one, a study in 2018 and 2019 by the Environmental Working Agency determined that 95% of oats, including cereals that have oats, had toxic levels of glyphosate inside of the produce. Number two, beans and legumes are sprayed with glyphosate before they are harvested normally. In 2020, the EWG found that 60% of beans and lentils had glyphosate, while 80% of hummus and chickpeas were also sprayed with glyphosate. Number three, the EWG also recommends for you to buy organic cilantro and basil. Perhaps you should consider growing these herbs in your home, somewhere on the windowsill or on your balcony. Number four, the USDA collected and tested 739 types of wheat flour, as well as 692 types of rice, and found that there was approximately 19 to 50 types of pesticides on these items. So my final message is you can significantly reduce your intake of pesticides by buying organic produce. And just always question when you go out to eat and you buy foods outside, are these products organic? Do these products have low levels of pesticides? Because you don't know. And you might think that you're going outside to eat, you're able to purchase food that's very, very cheap. Anything that's cheap may contain high levels of pesticides. So make sure you subscribe and stay healthy, my friends of YouTube. Bye!